Hey everyone, and welcome to this Explainer. Today, we are mapping out the 2026 design career landscape. We're going to trace the entire journey, right from making those foundational educational choices all the way to absolutely maximizing your global earning potential in the industry. Whether you're literally just starting out or you're a seasoned pro looking to level up, well, we've got some incredible data to unpack today. So let's dive right in.
$367,000. Nope, that is not a typo. That is actually the top-end annual salary for product designers working at elite companies in 2026. I mean, it's a massive number, right? And it immediately begs the question, how on earth do you build a career that reaches those heights? Well, it all starts with building the right foundation.
Which brings us to Section 1, BFA versus BDS, and choosing your foundation.
So the very first major fork in the road is your degree. The BFA, or Bachelor of Fine Arts, roots you deeply in traditional expression. We're talking traditional fine arts, artistic expression, and cultural exploration. The BDes, on the other hand, is your applied design path. It's highly job-oriented and heavily focused on practical problem solving. It really just comes down to whether you want your foundation to be personal artistic expression or applied design that solves contemporary business challenges.
Moving right along to Section 2, exploring diverse design roles.
First up, we've got the product designer. You can really think of them as the ultimate bridge between human desire and business reality. It's a super multidisciplinary role. You're blending art, science, and technology to take a product from a mere concept all the way to a successful launch. They make sure the product doesn't just look pretty, but actually meets user needs and business goals.
Then, of course, we have UI/UX designers, basically the architects of the digital experience. Look, in 2026, user experience literally dictates whether software succeeds or fails. Because of that, companies are paying top dollar for designers who can improve customer satisfaction and engagement. They're using wireframing, prototyping, and user research to make it all happen, and it's absolutely crucial for retention.
But hey, design isn't just pixels on a screen, right? Set and exhibit designers build visual and tactile physical spaces for entertainment, like theater and film, or displays for museums and trade shows. They use CAD programs and physical materials to tell a narrative story in a real-world space. And here's a fascinating twist for you. A massive 64% of them actually operate as self-employed freelancers.
Now, while the median pay across all set and exhibit designers sits at around $66,000, those who navigate specifically into the motion picture and video industries see a massive bump. They can earn a median of nearly $100,000, specifically $99,860. So clearly, the specific industry you choose to apply your design skills in absolutely dramatically impacts your overall compensation.
All right, let's get into the hard numbers with Section 3, the global salary landscape.
Unsurprisingly, the United States remains the highest-paying market, with senior-level designers easily clearing $195,000, and honestly, sometimes way more when you factor in total compensation packages. But the real insight here? It's in places like Poland. While senior rates hit up to 240,000 zloty, the cost of living there is significantly lower than in major Western hubs. Remote work is literally allowing international designers to completely supercharge their real earning power through geo-arbitrage. It's incredible.
India is also seeing explosive growth in this space. Freshers might start out between 3 to 5 lakhs per annum, but the financial leap as you move up that ladder is massive. By the time you hit a senior role, compensation surges to 15 to 35 lakhs, with global remote roles pushing that ceiling even higher. The growth trajectory here is incredibly steep and extremely rewarding for those who consistently build up their skill sets.
So how do we get to those top numbers? That brings us to Section 4, climbing the design ladder.
Let's break down the standard individual contributor, or IC track, and the absolute crucial takeaway for 2026 is this: you no longer have to move into management to secure massive compensation. In the past, designers often felt kind of forced to become managers just to get a pay bump. Not anymore. Today, principal and staff designers at major tech companies earn compensation that's comparable to, or even exceeds, that of design managers. You can stay right in the craft, solve the hard problems, and still reach those top-tier salaries.
Okay, let's talk strategy in Section 5, maximizing your earning potential.
Let's just rapid-fire run through some proven strategies to really push that compensation higher.
First up, specialize where demand outpaces supply. Mastering AI-native products or complex data dashboards, that can easily give you a 15 to 25% premium. Second, invest in cross-functional skills, like front-end development. Third, negotiate everything. Most offers have decent wiggle room on base, equity, or remote flexibility. Fourth, switch companies strategically for a 15 to 25% bump, because internal raises usually cap out much lower. And finally, target high-paying industries. A lateral move into finance or tech can drastically lift your salary without even changing your job title.
Listen, if there is one single thing you take away from this explainer, let it be this quote right here. Hiring managers have seen enough polished dribble shots. What actually sets candidates apart is the ability to articulate exactly how their design work moved metrics. Did your redesign increase conversions? Did your new onboarding flow reduce support tickets? A portfolio that demonstrates actual, quantifiable business impact is the ultimate key to a higher salary.
We've really covered a lot of ground today, from choosing between a BFA and a BDes to understanding those global salary benchmarks and unpacking the exact strategies to maximize your earning potential in 2026. The opportunities in this landscape are truly massive if you know how to navigate them. So I'll leave you with this provocative question to chew on. Armed with all this data, which path will you choose to design your future? Keep learning, keep iterating, and I will catch you in the next explainer.